Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much. I'm just studying the Spanish. Mr. Masalva is such a guru.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. We have this Spanish video due Monday, and I'm just going over what I'm supposed to say.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just run it by you? Maybe it might help you too.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. It's gonna sound a little cheesy, but it's a video. Okay. So, hola. Today we're gonna be talking about the subjunctive form or subjuntivo. Vamos a empezar. Datos curiosos sobre la forma de subjuntivo. A lot of people don't think that it's a tense, which it's not, it's a mood. And it deals with conditions and not facts. So if you wanted to say, like, the train might arrive late, that'd be a condition. But if you said the train will arrive late, then that's a fact, and therefore wouldn't make it subjunctive. It expresses doubt and emotion, such as wants and desires. So just to review, you've probably been learning this in his class, right?
Show me?
The present tenses.
No, he never taught this. He never teaches anything.
I know. Anyways, so we have AR, ER, and IR verbs, and AR ends in an O, as, a, amos, ais, an, and ER and IR end in O, s, a, amos, ace, n, or emos, and is. But in subjunctive, the endings change a little bit, not a lot, but a little. So AR usually ends in an A in the present tense, and ER and IR end in an E in the present tense. But in subjunctive, the AR is going to go to an E, and the ER and IR are going to go to an A. So you just pretty much just switch them. Easy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now to build a sentence. We have an expression, so you could use an impersonal expression like it's necessary or es necesario, es importante, es estúpido. Or you could say a want, like yo quiero or ojalá. So you have an expression plus K, which is kind of like the staple. It's going to bond the first part of the sentence and the second part together. And without it, it wouldn't be a subjunctive sentence. So it's pretty important. And then you have plus a different subject. So you, I, he, she, they, Maria, Pablo, whatever. And then plus the conjugated form of a subjunctive verb. So I have 3 sentence examples. So we have es necesario, or it's necessary, plus K, plus Maria, and then I wanted to say listen, or escuchar, and because it ends in an AR, it's going to go to an E. So es necesario que Maria escuche. Then we have yo quiero, or expressing a want, plus K, which is your staple, and then tu, which is your different subject, and then comas, which is comer, because it ends in ER, it's going to go to an A, and then because it's a tu, it's going to go to us. So yo quiero que tú comas. And then the last one is es posible que nosotros vayamos a la playa.
Wait, there's a Y?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
That's because it's an irregular verb. And there's quite a lot of irregular verbs in the subjunctive form, but once you start speaking and hearing them, then you start to know the pattern of what sounds right and what is an irregular verb. But here's just a few. We have dar, which is de con acento, des no acento, de again, demos, dais, den, and then estar, este, estes, este, estemos, estais, esten, and then ir, which is the vayamos one. Vaya, vayas, vaya, vayamos, vayan, vaya. And the reason that there's a Y there is because it's an IR, it's going to end in an A, but because it's va, you can't say va. So you have a Y, so it's vaya to make it sound better.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then you have saber, which is sepa, 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 sepamos, sepai, sepan, and then ser, sea, 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 seamos, seais, sean. So to go into that a little bit more, we have some stem changing verbs, and this kind of accounts for some of the irregular verbs, but all of the verbs, AR and IR, that have stem changes in the present tense are going to have the same exact stem changes in the subjunctive form. So, for example, we have some E to IE, just kidding, E to IE, E to I, and O to UE. So, cerrar, which is to close, would be cierra in the present tense, but because it's AR, it's going to be cierre in the subjunctive. Same with divertirse would be se divierta, and then E to IE, which is pedir, would be pida, and then O to UE, we have volver, vuelva, and then dormir, duerma, and then dormimos, which would be O to you because it's nosotros. And then last but not least, we have our cargar and zar verbs. So car is going to go to a K, gar is going to go to gay, and then zar is se. So for example, we have criticar would be critique, investigar would be investigue, and then penalizar would be penalice. And then we have our hair verbs, and then guir or g. So proteger would go to proteja, and then extinguir would go to extinga. Done.
Awesome. Now I just have to make the video.
I know it's gonna take so much time.
I know, right?